Yeah, also when you say he's asking to be praised for your laziness, I don't think that he presented anything that asked for personal praise. He's just making a point about the relationship between one species that's successful in doing something relative to others, and the fact that he is actually pointing out that there are certain kinds of species that show this wisdom compared to others. It's implicit, anyone who makes that claim, it would be claiming to be an authority on wisdom, and the fact that he just says it overtly, that he puts himself in that category, I mean, it's just being honest, isn't it? Yeah, so it's just a simple chart to demonstrate the success in adapting to the environment in a certain way. And the successful species is successful at wisdom, that's all. What Kevin's concept of wisdom is, he doesn't actually go into in that video, so I think the absence of that is really telling. One has to go and look at his other videos. The fourth and penultimate argument, you say, so you're making the claim that scientific atheists can't move out of the realm of the purely scientific and educational and into the realm of the political and the philosophical. And for that you selected a clip wherein Thunderfoot explains where the philosophical and the political place of science should be in society. And you say he fails because he selected a clip that, in your opinion, actually was evidence for a philosophical expertise, if you like. But in my opinion, Thunderfoot's point was about how science and technology can be used as tools for successful adaptation to the environment. But the fact is, while this could be a philosophical point, it isn't. Scientific atheists aren't wise in the sense that they don't have a good grasp of causation. They don't really plumb the ramifications of cause and effect. They don't really see the limitless interactions between all things, and so they lack the consequent realization that everything has an effect on everything else. And that fact is exactly what I believe Kevin is pointing to, and the discerning individual should really see readily, how successful adaptation to the environment must have this grasp of causation. The more a person, a conscious individual can see that there are just these limitless interactions between all things, the more careful they'd be. They don't have to reproduce thousands and thousands of themselves to stop the species wiping out. They don't have to have that sort of desperateness. They can use their intelligence. So a grasp of causation, it goes well beyond things like the butterfly effect, which you've probably heard of. So please, just as an aside, realise that I'm not denigrating science in any way. Science itself, no way. But I am criticising how scientists typically use it, so far as I can see. And I think Kevin probably does this too. There can be wise scientists, by the way. Right, your last point, Jared, was about where Kevin said that the last four categories of atheists, from 2 to 5, were what he called the cultural atheists, being those who draw from a wide range of sources, and that he thought they're sometimes not very cultured at all. And you claimed that Kevin was smug for saying that, and you also made the point that such arrogance is only matched by the relativist. Now, I don't know what you mean by relativist because you didn't define it. So it's difficult to know whether you're saying Kevin is smug and arrogant or not. I think you think he is, but we can't really know. Again, what we're coming back to is the observer and their values. So again, one has to do a bit of research to know exactly what a person's saying, but the less information they give, the more difficult it is to know. So basically, I can't say anything in response because I don't know what you mean. And perhaps if you'd took that into account, that you didn't know what Kevin meant by wisdom, you wouldn't have made your video. Anyway, thanks for listening.